Guys, so welcome back. This time, your boy here, Adamslink. How you guys doing? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are watching this video from. Try as much as possible, guys, to invite your friends, your loved ones, your family to join the big family, Adamslink family, and subscribe and click the bell notification to get updates anytime, any day I upload. So we're gonna be checking out some few political issues coming from President Buhari, Peter Obi, Tinubu. Well, there is this strong, very well-known Northern activist who recently threw a major jab at Tinubu. You know what this guy said? He said, Tinubu menstruate like a woman. Well, let me just play the video because I feel this is one of the most, I shouldn't say insulting or true words coming from a Northerner influencer who called himself Shehu Mandi. Well, listen to him, guys.
3. You don't need to be lectured on this. Just watch Bola Tinubu on the stage or anywhere. Tremor on the hands. Instability on the legs. The whole body is shaking. Look at the back of his abada, misturating. Wait. Can I continue? Give me your silence, please. If he walks 10, 15 meters, what do you see? Palpitation. To sit down is a problem. To stand is a problem. To prostrate for prayers is a problem. That is to tell you that he is not physically and mentally healthy. We have seen the danger of electing unhealthy presidents in Nigeria. If you know the amount, one day we will come to know the amount of money spent on our presidents on their health requirements. I'm sure it's going to be mind-boggling. Mind-boggling. The amount is going to run into unbelievable figures. One day the figure will come to limelight. We want a healthy president. A stable president. A president with stable mind. A president who is healthy, fully oriented to time, people, and places. We want a president whose background, whose genealogy, whose male and female parents are well known to everybody around. We don't want somebody with questionable background, doubtful background, questionable genealogy. We want a president whose education...
I don't know how to say this anymore. It's crazy why people just turn the other blind eye and be like, oh, this is who we want. This guy said a lot of things, despite knowing the fact that he's going to be backlashed, despite knowing the fact that a life might be in danger. He said a lot of things. Like president with questionable background, like president whose father and mother is known. President that is healthy, that can go to any places at any time, that will represent Nigeria, not too sick to go, not too sick to check out what is happening. President that we won't have to be paying from taxpayers' money to treat. Well, I'm going to rest my case, guys. The other day, Peter Obi threw a very major jab at Tinubu, or should I say insulted Tinubu. He said, despite they know this man is not well, they still want to vote for him. And he also said, someone in Tinubu's camp is trying to bring this division between Igbo and Yoruba. Well, Festus Keyamo responded, the Minister of State of Labor, Labor and Productivity, responded. He said, Peter Obi is planning his own fake assassination. However, Nigerians didn't take that lightly. They said, for the fact that Festus Keyamo even had such thought of saying Peter Obi is planning fake assassination, let it be known to Nigeria that they are already planning it. They are already planning the real assassination. That they are just kind of like bringing it to timeline so that when the real one happens, they will say, we told you that he was planning his fake one. Maybe they made a mistake, something like that. Now they are asking the government to immediately investigate Festus Keyamo. They say, place Festus Keyamo on terror list. Obi want to cause religion crisis. The Labour Party seek Keyamo placement on terror watch list for making such comments concerning Peter Obi. Well, guys, let me know exactly how you feel about that. And, that is a really, really wrong statement to say. Assassination shouldn't even come into anybody's mouth now. This one throwing jab, this one throwing jab. We have seen on political rally when Tinubu said that Labour Party will labor, other party will labor until they die. We have had something like that. So I don't think there is a time to be making other contrasts. Whoever you want to vote for that person. Vote for whoever you wish to vote for. Get your PVC and vote. That is the beauty of democracy. So the other candidates are just out there, speaking for themselves, trying to sell for themselves. Make sure you do the background. Are you just going to vote because you like that person or that person is from your side? Or you're going to vote because of competence? Or you're going to vote because of health-wise? Or vote because of the way somebody speaks? Vote because of genuity? Whatever you wish to vote for, go for it, guys. Don't allow anyone to tell you who and who to vote for and who not to vote for. And meanwhile, the president was in Imo State day before yesterday. That is on the 13th, I think so. The 13th or 12th was in Imo State. And very, very, we saw how Hope Uzodinma, while trying to honor the president, had to employ fire service to start washing the roads before the president's arrival. Well, the person who took the picture, of course.
This is our eye service governor, Hope Uzodinma, in a bid to satisfy and pacify his president and Commander-in-Chief Buhari that visiting Imo State by tomorrow. You can imagine. He has employed a service of firefighters to use their water dispenser to wash the road he will be commissioning with soap and omo. You can imagine. You can imagine.
I don't know if that's the right thing for him to be doing, but what I'm really concerned about is Mr. President's speech. He said people that he employed are not doing the right job by educating Nigerians, showing Nigerians that his administration have really, really done well. That doesn't know why they keep hiding it from Nigerians of the achievement his administration has achieved so far.
In 2015, when we came in, I like people to check the central bank and NNPC. The average production was 2.1 million barrels a day. Average production, 2.1 million barrels a day. At the average cost of $100 American per barrel. So Nigeria was earning for that time 2.1 million times 100 times the number of days in those years. But look at the state of the infrastructure. Some of the roads since the good old PTF days. Look at the railway, it was virtually killed. Power, we are still struggling. But when we came, was an unfortunate incident. The militants in the south were unleashed. Production went down to 500,000 barrels a day. And again, being unfortunate, the cost of petroleum went down from $28 to $37. But look at the problem in the northeast. Check with anybody from Borno or Adama, how many local governments were in the hands of the government then? They were in the hands of so-called Boko Haram, bloody, fraudulent people, whoever they are. They are fraudulent. But now, go and ask the hard-working governor of Borno State, very hard-working governor. Federal government is still there in charge now. So, relative terms of time and resources, this administration has done extremely well. I have to say it because those who are supposed to say it are not saying it. I didn't know why. Thank you very much.
Those who are supposed to say it are not saying it that he has to say it. But what we understand, the layman in the villages, our mothers in the villages, is that their children are not in school. They see that. Is that price of things in the market are high. Usually, it's only the people in the city that feel this hunger. But now it has gone down to the villages, to our moms and our dad and our sister in the village. They are feeling it bitterly now because they cannot go to farm. They are afraid, and because fuel has increased, and so many other stuff, guys. Well, there are some people who are still in this country that still think differently. That President Buhari has actually done really, really, really well. There are still people like that. Like I've said before, it's a democratic system. Anyone is free to, believe whatsoever I want to believe. The informations are down on the net, the real, both the fake. So scrutinize it the way you want, and just take those information for yourself. Well, that should be all, guys, for now. And here is another by-side talk in United States of America that shows nurses going on strike over low wages. Just to tell you that other people are still going through it also. They said over 50,000 nurses, hospital workers embark on strike in USA over poor wages. Someone said, Buhari and Tinubu supporters finally have something to lounge on to justify their failures. It's another bad example for haters of Nigeria to defend Buhari. Well, I know people will say, hey, if US nurses doctors, hospitals can go on strike, why can't Nigeria nurses and doctors go on strike? Do you know how much nurses and doctors are paid in USA? Do you know how much? Do you know that's the reason why our nurses want to leave this Nigeria sharply? Leave this Nigeria to go work outside. Well, I know this will be an avenue. I talk and say, hey, you think that Nigeria is that bad, Abi? Nigeria is not that bad. USA nurses they go on strike as well. It's everywhere. It's a global pandemic. Strike is a global thing. It's everywhere. You are allowed to strike. They will say something. Well, they'll say after all, the US nurses and doctors are striking. Who are we not to strike? Well, thank you very much for watching. It's a boy, Adamslink. Have a wonderful day. Stay blessed. And I hope to see you next time today again. Have a wonderful day. Bye.